Hi Slayers, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Eileen, and in today's video I am going to be giving you a review of this $15 camera. That's right, $15. What? Cameras are hundreds of dollars, and when I was shopping at Five Below and I saw this camera for less than $20, I knew I had to pick it up. I mean, I was shocked. I actually probably shouldn't have been as shocked as I was because it is a place called Five Below, but I was shocked and I had to put it to the test. So, spoiler alert, it does actually work, it does turn on, it does take pictures, and records videos. I'm going to give you a little tour of this camera first. First of all, it is little. Emphasis on little. This is the size of my hand. I have a very small hand. Moving on to, is it worth it? Well, the answer is kind of no. I mean, the pictures it takes are bad. They're pretty bad. It's scary, actually. The video it takes, well, I'll just show you. This is a test in video. I put it on the same setup and the same lighting setup that my camera was just on to film the video, and yeah, let me know how it is. I did notice in previous video tests that the shutter speed is really low, so it probably looks like I'm like blurry the whole time, and that's why I put it on a tripod, because if you're hand holding this thing, the shakiest thing in the world, this is a video test. It does have audio, surprisingly. So yeah. Okay, the next thing to note on this camera is all of the buttons are in literally the weirdest spaces. So this is the top of the camera, usually where like the shutter button is. No, it's the tripod mount and a USB charging port. These are the buttons. They make no sense, but okay, takes the photo. It also records. And then on the side, there's a power button and an SD card slot for micro SDs. And if you press the power button, it just takes a second. You have to press and hold. And it does this. Hello. But then if you actually tap it once, a light comes on. This is incredibly bizarre. I'm someone that uses a lot of different cameras, and I've never seen a camera quite like this one. So yeah, it's not great. Significantly worse than iPhone quality. I also have an older camera, like a digicam, that you can find for maybe like $20 to $50 depending on where you're looking, and this also takes not the best pictures in the world anymore, but it's still significantly better than that camera. But I will say, if you're somebody that, say, doesn't have a phone or doesn't have literally any other way to take pictures or capture memories, $15 to capture some memories is worth it, in my opinion. I mean, it's $15 and it fits anywhere. If you're especially someone who doesn't have a phone in this day and age, if we're thinking of people like that, we're thinking more of like people who aren't allowed to have a phone, well, hey, this is very small and easy to hide. So I'm just saying, it's very small and you get what you pay for. But it is a reusable camera, because I noticed at Five Below there were actually cheaper cameras for $10 that were film cameras, and they were reusable too, but you do have to develop the film, and that comes with an additional cost plus buying the film. So to me, buying this one was more worth it, because all you need is a micro SD card and that's it. It comes with the charger and it comes with the camera. Now, I have no idea how long this camera will last, but surprisingly it's held up for like a good 2 weeks, and that's more than I thought it would. I am also someone who really likes the look of like old vintage photos and using old tech and tech that isn't connected to the internet. So to me, honestly, this is kind of fun to use. It just has a couple of issues. I would more recommend getting a digicam instead of like this particular camera. I don't even know if it's like widely available at other Five Belows, but I'm assuming it was, because I think that it was like Five Below's brand. But it does give you some interesting looking photos that you're definitely not gonna get straight out of your iPhone, and I appreciated that quality of it, and I appreciated that it is very off the grid. And it's really portable, so like if you're going somewhere that you know has no service or no phone charger or anything, and you just want something really small, really accessible, and really light, might as well. It's only $15. The thing I hate about it the most is it takes forever to turn on and like forever to like press record, and a lot of times I find that you're going to lose the moment that you want to take with it. But if you're gonna take a lot of pictures of landscapes, or you have like just, I don't know, you want to take your chances, you want to take things slow, then it's not a bad deal. It's actually really hard for it to be a bad deal, because it's $15. I was bringing it around with me on like a little trip, and unfortunately I like never picked it up because I do have another digicam, which is like just an old 2000s one. I just have like too many choices, plus my phone is always the most accessible to me, so usually if I have to default to taking a picture somehow and I just know that I want the fastest image possible, I am going to use my phone. But I think this could be fun. I think this could be a challenge for someone who likes photography. I think it could be just fun to take on a little trip somewhere, or just like a solo date and just take some cute memories. And I do think it has a certain quality about it. You know, it's definitely one to have. It's not exactly what I would recommend if you're really wanting to get like some memory cameras. I would honestly recommend a digicam or a Polaroid, because then it just spits it right out for you and then you physically have something, so it's like double on the physically, even though I know it's a little bit expensive, but it is less expensive than sending your film to be developed. I also think, I don't think that I have this kind of audience, but in case you're like a parent and you want, like, your child's going to camp or something, or like a field trip, and they want to take a little camera, this could be that. In conclusion though, take pictures with whatever you can get your hands on, because that's always the most fun. And if you want to go to Five Below and buy a $15 camera and take some fun photos with it, then it's immediately worth it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Like and subscribe. Bye!